Welcome everybody to this webinar. My name's Professor Sarath Ranganathan, and I'm representing the ArrestCF team here. And we're going to present a webinar in which we aim to highlight some of the excellent research that's been conducted by our team and in partnership with yourselves. We're quite excited about the research that we're going to present this evening. In the forthcoming months, that research is going to be presented to people all over the world and in many different conferences and seminars. But before we did that, we wanted to share this with our local CF community and our most important stakeholders, which are you, the participants in the research, for which we are very thankful. We'd like to thank you for your continued interest, support, participation, and partnership in our research. And together, I think we've achieved some fairly remarkable things. But without you, we, as a bunch of researchers, would really not have succeeded in trying to improve the lives of people with CF. Before we get going with the webinar, I'd like to introduce you to some members of our ArrestCF team. A few I won't introduce at this point because they're going to be our speakers tonight, but I wanted to go through some other members of the team who will just introduce themselves so that you can get an understanding of who we are and what we contribute in ArrestCF. So the first person I'd like to say a few words is Rihanna.
Hi, I'm Rihanna. I'm a statistician, so I help provide statistical support for the team, which comes in the form usually of analysing and interpreting an analysis of the data that they collect.
Thank you. And Nadine next.
Hi, I'm Nadine. I'm the ArrestCF study coordinator, and I'm a research scientist and been working at the Royal Children's Hospital for the past 14 years. And during this time, I've been fortunate enough to work on various CF research projects that have involved from newborns up until adolescence. And I've found it a very rewarding experience meeting all of the families who have dedicated their time to CF research.
Thanks, Nadine. And Mel.
Hi, everyone. My name's Mel. I'm a research immunologist, and I work on the samples that you and your families kindly donate to us. Looking at profiling the immune response in childhood and across disease phenotypes.
And Rosemary.
Hello, good evening all. My name is Rosemary Carzino. I'm a research scientist with a background of microbiology and genetics. I have been working in CF research for now 31 years, and I must admit I'm very, very proud to be part of such a dedicated team and a wonderful CF community. Thank you.
Thanks, Rosemary. A little bit newer to the team is Cassidy.
Hi everyone, my name is Cassidy. I'm a respiratory scientist here at the Royal Children's Hospital for the ArrestCF team. So I conduct all the lung function measurements for ArrestCF.
And Louise.
Hi everyone, my name is Louise and I'm a research coordinator in the department helping with ArrestCF, and my background's in respiratory lung function and analysis as well as coordinating a few other studies in the department. Nice to see you all.
Thank you, Louise, and I hope I haven't missed anybody. The four that I haven't introduced now will introduce later because they're going to give the presentations this evening. Thank you once again for joining us. A few housekeeping notes. We're hoping that you won't be shy and that you'll feel confident enough to post questions for us. If you want to ask a question, please do so in the Q&A part of the Zoom. We are recording this seminar tonight, so you can watch it again or share it with your friends or other members of the community. We'd probably be grateful if you didn't ask us questions about individual care, for patient care, for example, because I don't think this is going to be the best place to answer those questions, and we'd certainly be happy to be asked those outside of this forum. But we're hoping that we can clarify areas around the research today and make that research something that you understand and also feel proud of as being, as I've said, joint partners in its whole process from beginning to these points where we're going to share some data or describe how new research has evolved from the past research that you've participated in. So the next slide, Nadine, will have the titles of the talks this evening. There are 4 presentations. They're not going to be too long, and we're going to have an opportunity for some discussion and questions after each presentation. And time permitting, and I think we should be okay, we'll ask all the speakers to join us on a panel at the end, and so we can pose further questions to them at that particular point. So thank you very much.